Guys, today I'm pretty excited to be taking a look at something that is just a little bit different and may just be a game changer. This is where lifestyle meets tech, and it's coming right up. What's up YouTube? Dave here with Seen Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make lifestyle videos and all things tech, so if that's your kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. So guys, I'm pretty excited today to be taking a look at some pretty revolutionary hearing aids. Yep, hearing aids. These are the Diamond X1 from Caervol, and they're set to revolutionise how we wear our hearing aids and how much we pay for them. In fact, I never like to start off with the price, but you know what? These bad boys at the time of me making this video are retailing for around $250. I mean, yeah, $250, which for a set of hearing aids is pretty damn insane. Now, before we get into it, as I said, Cearvol sent me these Diamond X1s to review in exchange for my honest opinion. And guys, you know that if you follow my channel, you're always going to get my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. So let's get these out of the box and see what we have. So guys, first off, open up the box and we have some fairly comprehensive instructions and a quick start guide. You also have this little compartment which houses the USB-A to USB-C charging cable, as well as a little cleaning brush. Now that's quite a nice touch because you know what? These things can get fairly gunky inside. I mean, gunky, that is definitely a word. But you know what? This little brush is going to help keep any of that earwax at bay. Then guys, you have another compartment which has some silicone ear tips, which are of course in different sizes. Then guys, we get to the charging case for the hearing aids. Now this is quite light and you can see how big it is in comparison to an AirPods Pro case. Taking a look round the side, you can see we've got this USB-C charging port. Turn it around, you have some LEDs to show battery status, etc. And flip open the lid, guys, and you can see the hearing aids themselves. Now I've got to tell you guys that these Diamond X1s are designed to look like regular earbuds. In fact, they look a lot like Apple AirPods. And for some of you that don't want to look like you are wearing conventional hearing aids, that's a good thing. Also, they feel very comfortable in, and again, just like regular earbuds. On the sides, you have touch control for volume up, power on, and if you need it, mode switching, so you can change between the pre-programmed hearing modes. Now, putting these in my ears, and I'm going to say, you know, wow. I mean, okay, I don't need conventional hearing aids, right, at all. In fact, my hearing is a bit selective, so I kind of hear what I want to hear, if you know what I mean. But I can hear every little sound insanely clear. I mean, I can hear two birds that are 2 gardens down as if they were right next to me. And guys, they feel good in the ear and just look like regular earbuds, which is a game changer. Now, these hearing buds are OTC, so they're not like those hearing aids that you get from the doctor or hearing specialist. Those ones, well, we all know they cost thousands of pounds and are pretty finely tuned to your ears. But even though these Diamond X1s are over the counter, they do offer some tuning by way of the app. Yeah. Of course they have an app. So let's pair these up and take a look at this app. Now guys, I'm using an iPhone, so off to the App Store to get the app. Having downloaded the app, I'm now looking at the app and you can see the volume controls for each of the hearing buds. These can be changed independently or together. You can also use the touch controls on the sides of the buds. Moving down, you can change the ear tips to open ones should you wish to do that. Then you have the scene modes. You can select from home, conversation, restaurant and travel. These are pre-programmed audiograms for these different types of scenarios. You also have a settings cog where you can select noise reduction, voice enhancement with various settings to help you focus more on speech. And directional mode, which when turned on amplifies the sound directly ahead of you, and when in a default off position it gives you a more omnidirectional 360-degree effect. And guys, to give you more clarity, you also have equalization settings, so you can tune whatever you hear with more clarity. Then guys, you have the option to perform a hearing test. Now you can see that by default these Diamond X1s are in hearing preset mode. That means it's one of the standard presets, restaurant, conversational, whatever. However, if you have an audiogram from another set of hearing aids, you can load these in, so you can manually set those settings so that you can, load in your hearing pattern, or you can manually perform a hearing test to create your own audiogram. So you know what, I performed my hearing test, and you know what, it's literally as easy as listening to a series of frequencies played through each hearing bud and clicking when you've actually heard the sound. All being complete, you can see no concerns on that front. However, for me, I could save my profile for future tuning in case I do need hearing aids. And you know what, you've got that saved in your profile. You can see your device info in that profile. You can restore all the settings to factory. You have a user guide. You can see your historical audiograms, which is kind of neat. And you can perform a firmware update. And guys, as these are Bluetooth connected, it also means that they make for a good set of Bluetooth earbuds for listening to your music with. Now, you do get in-ear sensors which will detect if the buds are in, and you know what, if they're not in, it'll stop playing any content. So unlike some others that I've tested where it doesn't do that, that's kind of a nice touch. However, on the other side of that coin, some of the hearing buds that I've tested actually cut the amplification when you're listening to music. These Diamond X1s don't cut the amplification when you're listening to your music or other content. So I don't know, that could be a good thing if you still need that amplification to listen to your music or whatever, if you've got buds in, or it may not. So you know what, your mileage here will vary. Now guys, if you remember, like I said, my hearing is fine and I don't need hearing aids, but my old mum, and she won't thank me for this, is hard of hearing. She's 84 and she does wear conventional hearing aids. So I went off to visit her to let her be the definitive test. Now, first off, like I said, my mum's 80. In fact, actually, she's 83. She's not 84. Doing her a bit of a disservice here. The buds were a little bit fiddly for her to get in and out of the case. But you know what? Once she got them in her ears with a good seal, it was all good. And you know what? I'm talking to her, or I was talking to her in what I would call a normal conversation. And you know what? All was good. She said that she could hear me perfectly. So you know what? Thumbs up for that. But in a more noisy environment where there were a lot of people talking, she could still hear me clearly. But as I got a little bit further away, it became a little bit harder for her to distinguish my voice from everyone else's. But on the whole, she said she could still hear me even in the noisy environment. She liked the fact that they didn't look like conventional hearing aids, and also that they were very comfortable. The charging case was easier than messing around with changing batteries, because you know those little things are easy to drop, hard to hold on to. But her negatives were that she felt that her conventional ones were a little bit more tuned to her hearing. But if it came down to cost and convenience, for the small positive in her conventional ones and the many positives in the Caervol ones, they would take the edge. So guys, there you have it. These Cearvol Diamond X1 OTC hearing buds are pretty capable. They look cool, they sound great, and you can pair them up to listen to your tunes, so that's pretty cool. They are FDA registered, they have a 12-hour battery life with another 24 hours from the charge case, and they have a 10-minute quick charge which will give you around 3 hours of usage, and they also are backed by a 3-year warranty. Guys, if you have any comments or questions, then please leave them below. I'll leave any product links, any discount codes in the description. And guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please subscribe and click on that bell icon so you could be notified of new videos. Thanks to you guys for watching, and thanks to Cearvol for sending me these cool and capable hearing aids. I'm Dave with Seeing Through a Lens, and I will see you the next time. Bye for now.